Welcome into another edition of Buffalo Game Day Recap. I'm AJ Fubman. Joining me shortly from Highmark Stadium will be Thad Brown. It was a wet and rainy game in Orchard Park where the weather was just about as ugly as the Texans' play. Houston ended the first half with negative net passing yards. The Bills pitched their second shutout in 3 weeks, and they came away with a 40-0 win that was never really in doubt. We now bring in sports director Thad Brown. Thad, you said before the game you didn't really care how they won, whether they played with their foot a little bit, came out with the win, or blew them out. Well, they certainly did the latter. What did you see from the field out there today?
Yeah, at the end of the day, this is the Texans. They're terrible. It was rainy. It was a road game for them. Everything was favoring the Bills. So they should win, and they should win big. That said, look, 4-0 is still pretty darn good. You know, and this is still the NFL. You know, I don't care how bad the Texans are. They're a team in the NFL, and when you're able to handle them the way the Bills did today, and the way the Bills have done now twice in the last 3 weeks, you have to be impressed. Number one for me, I like the fact that the guys who made big plays in this game were guys that fans and the team probably really needed or wanted to have big seasons. You know, Tremaine Edmonds had an interception. Dawson Knox had 2 touchdowns. Ed Oliver had a big game from the defensive line. Even rookie Boogie Basham, we've talked all year about young pass rushers stepping up, got a sack. So it was important players, vital players, players that you want to see step up who had the biggest games. In addition, the Bills did this, with 2 of their starters in the secondary on the bench. Jordan Poyer and Taron Johnson were hurt. Enter Cam Lewis and Jaquan Johnson, and the defense didn't skip a beat. Jaquan, even got his first interception. So a lot of unusual, or maybe not unusual, but at least not typical, depended on players were the ones who carried the Bills in this game. It wasn't Josh Allen throwing to Stephon Diggs and Jerry Hughes and Micah Hyde and Trey White making plays. It was some of the other guys, and it was a domination. Look, I'm writing a column right now that's going to go on RochesterFirst.com in a little while. I've run out of words to describe smothering, destroying, throttling. I mean, if you got any, AJ, send them my way. I'll throw them in the column because there's only so many ways you can describe what the Bills did in this game.
I think it starts with love of this football team. It may sound a little cheesy, but, we all love each other, man. We want to see each other succeed, and I think we have a team like that, and especially a defense like that. We're going to go out there, we're going to play for each other. You don't want to let your teammates down, and I think that's where it's coming from. We've got a lot of confidence right now.
They're playing lights out right now. 2 shutouts in the last 3 weeks. That doesn't really happen in the NFL too often. So, we appreciate those guys. They're playing extremely well. Coach Frazier and Coach McDermott are getting them fired up and putting together good game plans.
I've been on 3 Super Bowl teams, and every team that I played on, defense was the ultimate factor. Defense wins championships. We all understand that. So they just got to keep it hot, keep doing what they're doing.
You always take pride in goose eggs. You for sure do. It's hard to do. You gotta cherish those. But at the end of the day, next week's another week, and we're gonna forget all about this goose egg.
Last 3 weeks for the Bills now, they've outscored opponents 118-21. That's plus 97. Amazing. This Bills defense, Sean McDermott talked about turnovers. 3rd game in a row with at least 3. He said, quote, "You get what you emphasize," meaning the Bills have certainly put the work in during the week in practice to force those turnovers. And we talked about the younger players, the other guys who stepped up in this game. Manuel Sanders talked afterward about how you've got this offense in Buffalo that everybody knows can be great, and now the defense is playing well and getting it from a lot of different spots. Sanders said, look, this is why I signed here. So everything firing on all cylinders for the Bills. AJ, your take from this game. Let's go back to the studio.
Yeah, Thad, I think they are currently in Houston building bumper stickers that say a team in the NFL. That might be the best thing you can say about them for this season. Well, certainly the Bills did a good job of taking care of business. You like to see a good team, a great team even, blow out bad teams. That's just what they did. Josh Allen, a bad first pass, could have been the weather, things like that. Shook it off, had a good game, did Josh Allen type things. Stephon Diggs, myself and some other members of the media were kind of expecting him to get rolling in this game. He didn't really do anything different than he did. He put up more yards. He got over 100 yards. But good to see him getting rolling into the Chiefs game. He's had a good start to the season, not Stephon Diggs' #1 wideout in the league start, but that's just because that's really all they've needed from him so far this year. I think defensively, you touched on a little bit with the young guys making plays. You can't take a ton out of this performance. It's Davis Mills in wet weather, his second start, but they made him look uncomfortable. the Texans finished with negative passing yards in the first half. A great game for the defense, and they've got that momentum heading into the Chiefs week. We talk so much about momentum, things building over from week to week. You get 2-3 dominant defensive performances. That's got to count for something going against the Chiefs. I think the biggest concern from this game, Matt Milano leaving with a hamstring injury. We'll definitely have to watch this one throughout the week. We've seen last year how much the defense kind of falls off a little bit when he's not out there. He's a big part of that defense. He can move around really well. He's good in coverage. Nobody else can really do that way, and especially against the Chiefs, you need that pass coverage next week. And then Spencer Brown filling in on the offensive line. Cody Ford leaving the offensive line rotation, Spencer Brown going in. Definitely an interesting move. We'll see if that continues throughout the season. Maybe they just wanted to get him this experience before the Chiefs game. And in the post-game Zoom room, Zach Moss, there was praise for Spencer Brown. He handled himself well. Mitch Morse talked about him well. Zach Moss, it was kind of a throwaway line at the end. He said, I'm looking forward to seeing what he does the rest of the season. You can take that as just a throwaway line. That's just the way he ended off his press conference quote. But to me, it almost sounded like that this is what they're going to go for the rest of the season. I didn't tweet that line out because without that nuance, I didn't want people to take that out of context because it certainly can be. But we might be seeing a lot of Spencer Brown to the rest of the season. We saw how he got into the preseason playing time, training camp playing time when Dean Dawkins went out. It sounds like they like him a lot, and maybe that's the 5 guys that, when John Feliciano comes back, maybe this is the 5 guys they go with throughout the rest of the season on the offensive line. Let's head back out to Orchard Park, where Dawson Knox really coming into his own. 2 touchdowns in this game. Thad?
Yeah, for sure, AJ. And real quick on the offensive line, the big question is if you stay with Spencer Brown, you also have to stay with Darrell Williams at guard, and he's been much better at tackle. So I don't know if you want to go inexperienced at tackle and maybe Williams playing the lesser position, but that's a discussion for a little later down the road. As for Dawson Knox, this is the 3rd week in a row where Knox had a big touchdown catch. Not just a, hey, we're up by 40, let's flip Knox the ball. An important catch. This was the one that got the Bills on the board first. Knox now has 4 touchdowns in just 4 games. That's already a career high for him. He never had more than 3 in a season. Manuel Sanders said today that he's seen Knox improving and saw this kind of game coming from the weeks he's been having in practice.
I saw him in training camp, and I was like, okay. And lately, like the past 3 or 4 weeks, you just see even at practice, it just clicked for him. He's a heck of a player.
Treating every day like it's a game. Just getting mentally prepared, getting in the weight room. I mean, just the little things you do start to add up.
Little things that you do right start to add up, and this guy does everything right throughout the week, and it's awesome to play with him.
Oh, thank you. We need some more prom pics.
This guy's been playing tight end for maybe 4 or 5 years, and it's just not a natural thing to go from quarterback to tight end. It takes some time, but you see the progression, how he's trusted the process. He does everything right, whether it be blocking, whether it be pass catching, whether it be running routes.
It's been great to watch him. Mentally tough, able to reset, which is key. It's a tool in his toolbox, and I think he's playing very confident football.
So far, Knox has also been able to avoid the nasty drop that has plagued his career before this season. Knox said that's attributed to a little more eye discipline and a little more focus there, but also confidence. He said, quote, "The moment you start thinking about dropping the ball, that's when you have your drops." So Knox has been off to a good start. And look, on a team where you've got 3 really good receivers, Emmanuel Sanders playing at a pretty high level, Knox doesn't have to be anything more than a good 4th option, but he's been no worse than a very good option so far. AJ, back to you in the studio.
Yeah, and we mentioned, Dawson Knox being a 4th option. Gabriel Davis, he's just been such an insurance at this point. They haven't really thrown to him at all these last 3 games. We'll see if he maybe gets more into the rotation coming up later in the season. Well, in a game where the Bills were missing 2 of their starters on defense, as we talked about, Jordan Poyer and Taron Johnson, Bills defense did not miss a beat. Jaquan Johnson, Cam Lewis getting those starts. Cam Lewis elevated from the practice spot to take that spot, and they performed admirably, Johnson even getting an interception. Now, once again, Davis Mills in a rainstorm, but it's good to see these young guys get some reps and improve the depth, especially at safety, where Micah Hyde and Jordan Poyer have been so reliable, so durable, so good. There was really no proven depth behind them at all. So great to see some depth coming into the secondary. And we talked also at length last week about the chemistry of this team. That was well on display this week as the vets were hyping up their teammates once they got on the sideline.
Work week in, week out with the guys, blood, sweat, and tears out there on the practice field. And for them to be so happy for me when I make a play, it's just to show I put in a lot of work and, the guys starting to respect me.
Quan, since day one coming into this organization, has worked his ass off. There was no doubt in my mind that he was going to go out there and ball out. Same thing for Cam.
Give the coaches credit. They had the players ready to go, and give the players credit. Those guys had themselves ready to go, and I would throw Ike Butker in there as well, filling in for John there. So that's what you've got to be able to do. This is life in the NFL. It ebbs and flows.
Our safety coach joked around the other day talking about we have a farm system here. Kind of feels like college. You got the seniors and you got the guys underneath us that are just working and they're can't wait for their opportunities. And today was one of them, but can't say enough about Quan and Cam. These guys are the Buffalo Bills through and through. They put their head down and work and come out when it's your opportunity and ball out.
It's fun for me, at least, to watch the guys who were out of the game pull for the guys. Even Josh, when Mitch scored on the naked there late in the game, those guys work their tails off. Even our scout team guys, the practice squad guys, they're all a part of it. You don't see them out there, but they're all a part of these wins. And I think that's what makes up a true team. And so we're not where we are without those guys. And so it's fun that they can enjoy a moment out there as well.
Now, Taron Johnson, he did practice in a limited fashion last week on Wednesday with that groin injury before missing the last 2 days of practice. Jordan Poyer was described as day-to-day with his ankle injury, didn't practice at all. We'll see how hurt they really are when they have the Chiefs on their schedule and whether or not maybe they were just playing it safe against the Texans. Let's go back out to Thad Brown with more on a big moment early in the game that certainly set the tone for this blowout win.
Yeah, AJ, you talked about the weather in this game. Second half was a pretty steady but not nasty rain. It was kind of a normal average rain. The first half hour of this game was terrible. It was borderline torrential. And you saw, Davis Mills just flat out drops the ball, dropping back. And Josh Allen, his first throw was wildly overthrown, turned into an interception. And the Texans got their only time today where they had the ball inside the Bills' 20-yard line. But the defense came out and got a stop, ended up getting off the field with a fourth down stop that allowed the Bills to escape with 0 points. It was early, and I know it was 40-0, but everybody talked about how important that moment was in the game afterward.
I think that's huge for defense to bow up like that, and really, I'm hoping field goal. Let's hold them to a field goal. And then obviously they go for it on fourth down, and Jerry Hughes makes a great play.
We treat that like a takeaway. That's so much momentum for us. It's not ideal for the offense to give the football away, but as we run on the field, we always huddle up, and we always say, "Hey, this is us. This is what we got to do," and we're always going to defend the blade of grass. And whether if they give it away on the 30-yard line or the 1, we got to go out there and try to make a stop. And they went for it on fourth down, and Jerry was able to make a play, but. We got playmakers all over the field, so anytime we can do that, hold them to no points, it's pretty awesome.
So the Bills have gone through their last 3 games, outscoring teams by nearly 100 points. They're 3-1. Everybody's feeling hunky-dory after the opening week loss. Now, it's on to Kansas City. This is the game. This is the one where really it could go a very long way towards determining who wins this AFC. And for the Bills, it's one heck of an opportunity. Buffalo's already up 1 game record-wise against the Chiefs. You beat Kansas City on Sunday. Now you're up 2 games plus the tiebreaker. It means the Bills would have to lose 3 for the Chiefs even to have a chance of catching Buffalo. The Bills can win in Arrowhead on Sunday. Are there 3 losable games even left on the schedule? So this is a big chance for the Bills maybe to bury the Chiefs. Now look, is it going to be Buffalo and Kansas City at the end of the day, 1 and 2 in the AFC? Who knows? I think still probably likely. But not only is it a chance to win some math points for the Bills and put some distance between themselves and the Chiefs, the progression of this team, the only thing that's left is that elite level win. Yeah, they've had good wins, Seattle, the Rams last year, Patriots a couple times, but that high level, that A1 win, the Chiefs primarily, they'll get another chance later in the year against Tampa Bay. That's the only thing that's left. You win this game on Sunday, you've proven you can beat anybody at any time. That's for next week. For now, Bills fans, enjoy this one. I'll be talking with you on the News 8 Facebook page in a few moments. You can ask questions. We'll discuss a little more about this Texans win. Until then, live from Highmark Stadium in Orchard Park, I'm Thad Brown. AJ, back to you.
Thank you, Thad. Like you mentioned, biggest game of the season next weekend. With that game on Sunday night, a Monday night matchup the week after that against the Titans, and a bye. It actually won't be until Halloween until Buffalo Game Day recap returns. We will be talking about that Chiefs matchup all week long on News 8 until the cows come home. You can catch our coverage on TV and also on RochesterFirst.com. For Thad Brown, I'm AJ Feldman. Thank you for watching Buffalo Game Day recap. Have a great rest of your night.
Follow News 8 wherever you are on RochesterFirst.com, Facebook, Twitter, and on our app for news and weather.